Upstate golf guys, we're back again. Grip it, rip it, let it fly. We play to win, never lay up. That's the play. From tee to green, golfing every day. With RGB, Scrounge, 518, Mikey and Anthony. Pin high dreams, feel the breeze. Fairways calling down the tees. Roll it smooth, Lombardi's tight. Drip on the green, yeah, we're rolling right. Addicted to gold, we're on the dance floor. Tee it up once, then we want more. Swing and shine, we're keeping score. Tee it up once, then we want more. Hey! Then we want more. Hey!
And welcome back to another episode of the Upstate Golf Guys podcast. We are fresh off of the 2-day major over there at my favorite course, Frear Park. I'm sure you guys all tuned into the front 9 and the back 9 breakdowns with RGB and myself. RGB, what up, dog?
Hey, man. What's going on, man?
Good. I had to invite you back for the recap. I promised you, and here we are, brother. And I have a special guest in studio. He's one of the Upstate Golf Guys. He has been since day one of my biggest supporters. He comes on once in the blue moon. Mr. Brad Scrounge DiPietro. What's up, brother?
What's up, America?
Oh man, it's happy to be here. Happy to be living. It's hot out there. Golf season. You know, we're
back. It's good to be back, man. It's great to be back.
We're back, brother. And then finally, let me introduce our D-Flight winner. I see my buddy Brad cringing over there. He is cringing because this dude just came out and smacked him and made a statement day two. Mr.
Damn.
Brian DeBell. What is up, dog?
What's going on, everyone?
Wow. Brad, he came in and took your lunch money right out of your pocket, huh?
Would you believe
In your own backyard.
for 2.5 years just for this weekend? Shoots an 80 in day 2 like nobody was paying attention.
Man.
What a round,
No,
Brian, but,
DeBell has that game in him. I have seen it. Just putting it all together is the tough part. Brian, I saw you after the 5th hole and you're like, I already made my 5 strokes up. Why don't you first tell me a little bit about what went on day 1 if you were struggling? I mean, I'll bring up the scores of day 1 first. Let's talk about that first, buddy. How'd you handle day 1?
Day 1, I mean, I thought I was playing bad, honestly, but that's because I was playing bad compared to what I've been playing lately.
Mm-hmm.
So, like lately, on any rounds I've been playing, I've been shooting mid to high 80s. So when I was playing Saturday, I'm going through and I messed up a couple holes and a couple shots here and there, but I was like, man, I'm playing horrible. And then I was like, 93. I said, well, I mean, that's not horrible, but especially for D-Flight, but it felt horrible to me.
I know, Brad.
I had the exact same experience.
You went on a tear, kind of like I did on Saturday, the back 9, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I warmed up, but just like Brian is saying, I felt awful. And I'm thinking I should be playing better than this. And then I get to the end of the round and it's a 91. And I'm thinking, well, it felt way worse than this. So maybe I have a chance tomorrow. And then we all know what happened the next hole.
I saw you at the 5th hole as well. And you were just shaking your head.
I think I was drinking probably at that point.
Yeah, you absolutely were. When Brad breaks out the
it's over.
When he breaks out the beers, he's done.
Well, speaking of that, I seen day 2. We were out in front of you guys. And I think we were on 17. You guys were just teeing off on. Brian was teeing off on 11. Brad was on 10. Brad was lit. The bell is locked in. He's like, yo, I'm playing great right now. The bell goes, I'm like, all right. I'm like, go get him, bro. And then I see Brad, and Brad's like, I'm on like my 5th high noon or whatever, Surfside or whatever fuck he's talking. So I didn't even have to ask Brad how his round was going after that.
I was in cheerleader mode actually because Brian was playing well, and it's fun to watch. So we were rooting for him because it was good golf that he was doing. So I enjoyed it. I mean, I had fun, but I was a mess. Not happy.
DeBell, day one, what was your biggest struggle with the course?
Day one, I was messing up like my my irons. I don't know what I was doing. Like I think I was getting tired on the back nine because it was hot out, and I might have been a little dehydrated maybe. And I was just like I was hitting shots that they were just slinging off to the right for no reason.
Gotcha.
I don't know where it came from.
There's no doubt, I think greens were a little slower on Saturday as well, which I personally struggled with because I was coming up short on a lot of holes. And day two, between the pin placement and the speeds of the green, you missed the shot, the ball would just snap away. I don't know if you noticed that. Sunday, the pin placements were a lot.
Sunday morning.
They had to
have
cut them Sunday morning because
sure
they were
did.
a lot faster.
Yeah, they were.
So, yeah, so I just want to talk about my round Saturday a little bit. Man, I was
Sea flight guy.
So I was dead last, shot a 50. So we started on the fourth hole. So my front nine would have been 4 through, I think it was 12, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 4 through 12. Shot a 51 on those holes. I think I shot my best back nine score with a 38, bro. I went nuts with 2 birdies.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
That's
awesome.
good.
I came in hyped on Saturday.
So you had confidence going into Sunday.
And that fell apart real quick as well. So now's a good time to give a shout out for the Sea Flight winner. My man Patrick Mattis, I got to play with him on Sunday. On some good guy, but I actually told a trail. Not the leader. I forgot the leader's name. New guy, awesome guy. I got to play with him. But I saw the way Patrick was playing the first 2 holes Sunday, and I said, if anyone I'm worried about that's going to beat you or I a trail, it's not the guy that's leading right now. It's Patrick. And I said I could just tell he was zoned in, just striping the ball from tee to green the first few holes, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah. And he's very even keel the whole time. I
Yeah.
played with him on Saturday. Had a great time playing with him. He's a good golf partner. He's just he keeps you kind of steady.
It was just too good. I mean, I'm not going to say I totally blew. I was 2 strokes down going into 17.
Wow. So you were in the fight.
Oh yeah, and then
it was close.
So I was down 3, and then I parred 16, and everybody bogeyed across the board, and I'm like, okay, I'm like, then I'm obviously scoreboard watching, and so
did your phone die while you were doing the live score?
No.
Okay, because that's what I was hearing.
It died like right when I was pulling away, and I finished. So, no, we actually we were able to check them and everything as well, so everything was set. But so what was I saying? You
16.
You were down 2.
So I was down 2. So dude, 17, the par 3, Raj. I do my hybrid where it was like the tees were back a little bit. Pin was back right. I'm sorry. Pin was back right Saturday. Pin was like middle. It was white on Sunday. Dude, totally. No. Duffed. Just duffed it. Ball didn't even go to the freaking ladies tee box.
Yep.
So now I'm all pissed off. I walk up there with a wedge. Okay. And I walk because I'm up, like 30 yards. Sail it over. I ended up taking a 6, and I'm like, oh, that's my round.
Shot for shot. That's what I did on Saturday there.
I think all 3 of you guys did that Sunday.
Unbelievable.
And I said
17th.
Raj, I said in our breakdown, I said 17 can just be a round breaker. It could be such an easy hole, but it could really be a round breaker. You put it in any of the bunkers, those are tough to get out of.
Yeah. And hit it long. The woods are right there.
The woods right there. Anywhere on the high side, on the left side, if you don't have the green to work with, it's brutal, man. But Raj, I got it.
That's what I did Saturday. I hit it right into the woods, first shot, and then the second shot, I hit it way to the right by the cart path.
Mm-hmm. But Raj, I have to say, I think you were right. You called it with people struggling with the greens because Jeremy Hayes, he said his group was chattering, saying that like the greens weren't fair, and goes the holes were cut in unfair spots, like actually on hills. They were tough on Sunday. There's definitely were. That's
you know what my biggest issue is with the. I don't care if where the holes cut. Like that's the challenge of Frear Park when you get there. Because if you guys all played it, it's a pretty easy course. That's distance wise and all that. But when you get to the greens, that's the challenge. That's what you're when you go to Frear. That's what you're playing. But at least when you put the hole in, stamp the thing down. Don't make it like an ant-hole to where the ball has to go up like you're playing in a fucking clown's mouth and the ball has to go up the hill. Like I had a putt on Sunday on 2. It got to the hole, it was about to fall, but it had to go up the little slope because they didn't fucking tamp the hole down. And it rolled back like 3 feet or no, like 3 inches. And I'm like, oh, are you kidding me right now? Like the ball was 3/4 of the way in. And I had to take a bogey. It's bullshit. But like that happens more often than not, if you notice. Like keep an eye, like stamp them holes down.
If you could run away from 2 with a bogey, bro, that's a good hole. You know that.
I know, but still, I had a par look. I was pissed. You don't get pars often.
I think I parred 2 both days.
That's tough, man. That's good. So, DeBell, tell me a little bit about day 2, dude. You went absolutely nuts. Everything came together, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I started out the day, and I wasn't expecting much because I was like, man, I'm 6 strokes down. I mean, I know you can get it back, but I'm like, it's going to be tough. I mean, but I think I started out par on 1 and 2.
And you know, of all people in D flight, dude, anybody could crash and burn.
Oh, it's true, and that's why I said I know there's always a chance, but you know, I didn't know how I was going to play. I mean, but when I started out par, and then I watched Eric. I mean, he had a great round on Saturday, and then he started out bad Sunday. Like his first shot off 1 went up into the fescue. He couldn't find it. He had to go back and re-tee. And then
That's not OB.
Just like I did. So me and him are both triple bogey on the first hole.
You don't have to read. That's not OB though. You can take a drop up there.
If you don't find it in tour rule and that's our local rule, Raj. But in Golfweek Amateur rules, if you lost ball also is, dude, if you lose your ball in the middle of the fairway, you got to go back and hit it back where you fucking hit it. That's just rules.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But he couldn't find it, and they both took triple bogeys on the first hole, and I parred, so I made up 3 strokes right there, right on the first hole.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it's funny you said that. So the first hole was I went to look him up. Awesome guy, new to tour, Brendan Jones. He was leading day 1. Day 2, we're teeing off, and he goes, "Do you guys get any nerves?" That was literally what he asked. And I was like, of course, you know, I'm like, it is different than playing with your boys. His first shot went right up into the fescue upper right. I was like, oh boy, I guess the nerves are getting to him. But so we ended up finding that one. But yeah, man, I mean, congratulations on that.
We got to talk about his putting. That's something we got to talk about, DeBell, because to get through 18 holes of Frear Park, tell us what you did and how much money you won.
Oh yeah, I didn't 3-putt at all. I saw that as I had like 4 or 5 holes left. I was like, I haven't 3-putted yet, and I was like, but I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to jinx it, so I said nothing until like the last hole.
It's awesome, man.
But I was a lot of the shots I made, like I wasn't hitting all the greens, but I was like chipping it or hitting my approach shots short, just a little short of the green. And then my chipping is pretty good. So I was chipping it close. And then I would 1-putt or 2-putt every time. So it was like that's how I didn't 3-putt. I just chipped it up close enough where I wasn't going to 3-putt it.
And that's how you shoot into the 70s, which he was on the brink of doing. He needed a birdie on 18 and had to look at it. Man. You had a great round.
On 18, Brad goes to me. Brad goes, because I was like, I didn't really look at my score. I was looking at, I score, or I watched the score, but I wasn't really paying attention to what I was shooting. I just was looking what I was down or up on people. So going into 18, I look and I was like, does that really say I have 76 through 17? And I was like, holy crap. And Brad's like, dude, he goes, because I could triple and still won by 3 on the last hole. Brad goes, you might be going to C-Flay. He goes, you might as well just hit this one right into the woods.
And Brian messaged me just earlier. He said, dude, I can't believe it. The points just came out and moved. Brian only moved. He moved like 0.3, and I moved up like 0.4. I'm actually technically could go into D flight, but I'm not. I'm going to stay in C flight because I was competitive. I was right there. I mean,
okay.
So
Yeah, I was a 20.3, and it went down to a 20.
that's wild. I'm surprised.
But then I was like, nah, screw it. I said I'm gonna try to go break 80. So I mean, I hit a drive and I drove the ball like 5 feet from the green on 18, and chipped in fairly close, about 15 feet, and I missed the birdie putt by probably like an inch or two.
Brian has bombs. You hit the bombs, and now that you brought your short game into play, man, you're going to be dangerous. I mean, you had your short game when we were playing indoor golf. You know, you were shooting darts, and
that's what actually helped me out. Honestly, is like that's what, like my 60-degree wedge. Like I was horrible with that, and playing indoor. I don't know. I just started striping that thing and hitting it where I wanted to, and it's pretty much stayed with me.
It's a huge club, man. Get that wedge game down.
I need to give a quick shout out to the beverage cart attendant at Frear Park because she pulled up as I was in mid meltdown at one point, and she's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "This is awful." I'm like, "These guys have come to my home course and they're smacking the shit out of me. It's like it's embarrassing." She says, "Yeah, but that's not how you'd be playing if you were just on a regular round here with your friends. They're just getting lucky." And I'm like, "She's right."
See?
I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." I was like, "I would have been playing much better." And I was like, "She knew what to say." I was like, "This girl's
your hopes up. She brought your
I
hopes
know.
up.
Brett asked me at one point. He was like, "You got anybody have any alcohol?" I was like, "I got some."
He was very quick to
So
hand me a
funny.
beer as I was still melting down. But I was texting people like, I'm playing terrible, but I'm having fun. It was beautiful out. We were the pace of play was perfect.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
You
Frear
know,
Park did a good job.
I got to give a shout out to Evan too, and Evan and Colin both running a great job.
Great job, those
doing a
guys.
good job. Very
Thank you very
professional.
much.
But one of the it's great, and everybody actually loves this. Is that one of the things he says on the way out is keep up with the group in front of you. Keep up, keep it moving, guys. He really cares about pace of play. He's out there watching you. You know, he was out there on the was actually on the 15th green, hanging out for a little bit with Colin, watching us.
We
come
did
through.
4 hours and 15 minutes.
It was great pace.
Yeah. We did pretty fast.
You get some goodies. He brings a box of tees, ball markers, divot tools.
Shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
They put in some time to make this work.
Yep,
Yeah.
snacks. Yep. So it's they're definitely doing a good job. Yeah, man, cooler.
Snickers,
Listen,
bars,
bro, I didn't
granolas, Reese's peanut butter cups. You name it.
I didn't win.
Oh, shit.
I didn't win.
Candy
I
store.
didn't win the trophy, bro. But I took myself 128 in skins. I got myself 2
A
Snickers
peanut butter
bars.
cup. Yep, there
I
you
got
go.
myself 2 bags of Skittles. I got myself a couple bottles of water, and I got myself a Nature Valley bar, homie. And I had a great weekend. All right.
Hey,
So
I came home with $715 from that.
Hell yeah, dude! Congrats.
Yeah,
Congrats.
that's a big
man.
Yeah.
Super.
Because I
dope
also
trophy.
ended up getting closest to the pin on 9 because I was the only one that hit the green out of C and D.
This
I'm
guy.
gonna choke this guy. I'm gonna choke him next time I see him. I'm not gonna get over this all summer. This will be with me for a while.
So just so you listeners know, and if you don't know, Brad was last year's champion. So
And they beat me by 1.
Brian just came and just smacked that ass. You're just like, my money.
I had to make a statement.
Made a statement. Brad, when did you realize your round was over on
I
Sunday?
did not have it from the start.
Really?
Duffed my first drive. My
saw
second
that.
shot I thought was good. A 3-wood way up there, and we got up there and couldn't find it.
Oh
and
my
I'm
God.
walking, so I'm thinking I'm not walking back 230 and dropping 3, hitting 4 to try to avoid.
So you took a
it.
triple.
So I took a triple
Yeah.
after 2 shots to start the day, and it didn't get any better from there. I mean, I was kind of talking with DeBell, like I don't need to look at the scoreboard because we're through 5 holes, and I haven't beat anybody in my group on 1 hole. I've had doubles or triples on every hole coming out of the gate. So
It's a tough game.
that's when, the wheels came off.
game.
And I became kind of a fan, kind of a spectator of what Brian was doing. I could see he was playing great golf and having a good round. And for D-Flight,
I was nervous for a little bit because Eric, for one point, when I finally tied him, we had about 3 or 4 holes where we kept tying on the holes, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh man, this is gonna go to the end.
but you've never made a mistake. You shot an 80 there's very few mistakes in there to catch up on you.
And the mistakes I did made, I capitalized on. Like, I mean, that par 5, I hit the tree, and then I hit a provisional because I thought maybe I might not find it on the right hand side there in a fescue, and my provisional hit a tree and bounced off in the fairway, but we found
So
the
Brian was 2 strokes back from Brad. Eric had shot an 87, Brad shot a 91, and Brian shot a 93. So Brad, even if you went in on Sunday, and let me see here, even if you went in on Sunday and
this was after I shot an 84 at Frear Park last Sunday.
Yeah, true.
So I was pretty excited and confident coming into this.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah.
So you shot a 90. You shot a 93. So even if you shot, dude, he beat you by 13 strokes on Sunday. So that's a 10 strokes. So, dude, so even if you shot like an 86, 87, you were not catching him. This is Brian shot too good. That's how you got to. That's what you got to tell yourself. You weren't catching him. It was just the dude had a day.
And that would have been fine. I still played awful. And that was the hard part. And again, it felt worse than a 9. When I saw a 93 at the end, I'm thinking like, oh, that I do that from time to time. But
I mean, I shot a 93 on Sunday, but also that was because of my triple. And then on 18, I'm like, I'm going for the green, and just like went for an OB and just ripped another one. And I was just like,
yeah, there's your triple.
Yeah, triple. That's how I ended. Was +6. That was awesome.
All that practice we did on Friday using your hybrid off of 18.
Oh, I would have if I wasn't. I needed so I'm like, I told Patrick, he's like, I don't want to know. I'm like, bro, all I'm going to tell you is you could literally triple, and I think I need a birdie, and we tie. So I'm like, in that case, I'm like, I got to go for the eagle. I'm like, I got to fucking bomb this thing. So, but if it, Raj, of course, if I was in it, and if it was like tie or something, I would have threw the hybrid off the tee all day.
Yeah. My buddy Matt come off 15 as we were coming up 15. And right as I hit my ball, because I hit my drive way to the right, like almost into like.
Because you listened to the podcast.
Well, no, I didn't do it on purpose. But I know that is a good shot that you can do it. If you hit over into that 14th fairway, that you're good. Yep. But I hit it so far right that it was in the rough on the 14th fairway on the other side.
In between 13 and 14.
Yeah. Almost into 13 there. And I hit a shot over that hill, but it was left. And I was like, oh, I don't know how that's going to be. So I go up there to look for it. And as I'm driving up there, Matt's driving off the green. And he goes, don't you birdie that. He goes, I just birdied it. He goes, I don't take my skin. And I go up there and my ball's fucking like 10 feet from the green. And I just chipped it up there. And I fucking made like a 20-foot putt for fucking birdie.
He had a skin for about 10 minutes. Poor Matt.
He had a super skin. Yeah, Matt did. Yeah.
Yeah, he did, man. Usually
Matt's a good golfer. I've seen him play I don't know if it was Troy Country Club or where I played with him last year, but he was good. I thought he was headed to the Sea Flight, and Frear Park ate him up.
Speaking
of what Frear Park does.
Speaking of Troy Country Club, Brian, are you planning on going?
Yes, I am. I'm gonna be fucking tired that night or that day, because I have to. I'm working nights that week, so I'm like going in Sunday night. I go in at like fucking 6 o'clock at night, and I gotta work till like 5 in the morning. So I'm gonna sleep for a couple hours, go in, play the round, and then go be tired at work again.
You playing, Brad? Troy Country Club?
Probably. It's not my favorite course. Greens are tough. I'm not a good putter.
It's fucking hard. It's a hard course.
But I love you guys, and I love being out there, so I'll probably be there.
Raj, when are you joining the Golfweek Amateur Tour?
When I could just pay my $20 to play Frear Park as opposed to $250 to shoot at 92.
Rod, we love, by the way, shout out, we love the stickers, bro. We love those stickers.
So let me tell you how that happened. I'm cleaning out my golf bag, organized it. I was there kind of early, and I found a stack of them, right? And I'm walking over the putting green with a couple golf balls, and I go to the starter. I go, yo, is this for the Am Tour guys? He goes, yeah. I go, perfect. We go walk back to my bag, grabbed the whole stack of stickers, and just started. I emptied every single to the tee. every single cart got one of them. That was funny.
Yep.
It was funny.
That's
Just remind you guys whose house you were in. That's all.
I saw that. I said Ryder came through.
Wow.
So, Brian, what's your favorite hole at Frear Park and your least favorite hole at Frear Park?
Oh, my favorite hole. I mean, I do love the gully hole.
You're
I would say
insane.
my least favorite hole is probably from score wise is 2 because so I was looking at my my Swing U, that's the app I use, and I was looking at it today and it went back, it said like 2025 year in review, and it said your worst hole of the year or like all time was, and it said it was Freer number 2.
No shit. That's funny. Makes sense.
That's like I've had like the worst scores there. It says you've had a tough time on this hole multiple times.
It makes sense. How about you, Scrounge? Favorite and least favorite?
My least favorite is going to be number 5, that gully. Just as a kid, when you had to walk the course, walking down that hill, then back up the other side, you know, my friends and I would get through the 5th hole and we would walk right through the trees and go home.
Yeah, you're like, I'm beat. I'm cooked.
And it beat me up for the last 30 years. So I number 5, I know they say it's a signature hole, but I just can't. I just would rather not have it be there.
Your favorite?
My favorite hole? Probably 1. Because I'm always so excited on 1. Here we go. You know, we got the whole day ahead of us. It's wide open, a little bit of an uphill shot.
Good answer.
Yeah, I like 1. And I've seen 2 cars get smoked off of 1 on the
Yeah.
That's always a good time too.
Were you there when Farley did it?
No.
He hit one like on the move, looked like Randy Moss running down the sideline, and Tom Brady just dropping a dime to him right to the back window. That car had to be stolen because the guy just kept it moving.
Well, so did I. I hit a guy during a scramble last year, and I called it as it's sailing, and the car's driving up along 1, and I'm like, car, hits off the side door, and it pulls over, and if it looked at me, it would have seen me flexing both of my arms because I was pretty drunk at that point. They were like, yeah, like people were cheering for me because it was a scramble, so there was a lot of people.
Did you ever see the video of the guy driving on the course? He was like a foreigner, and he was like, "You hit my car. You hit my car." And the guy was like, "Okay, I'm sorry, but you can't drive on the course, bro." And he was like, "You hit my car." Did you guys see that?
You're responsible. I would have been responsible, but they drive off usually, especially if you're flexing.
Are you responsible?
I think so.
No,
Pretty sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you
It
got
wasn't
me.
me. The old Eddie Murphy wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Raj, what's your favorite and least? I know your least favorite. I'm just gonna call this your least favorite. You don't even say is number 3. You hate
That a boy.
that
Yep.
boy.
Number 3. That so there's the senior teaser in front of the whites, and I hit like a low stinger a lot of the time, and so far I've probably played 20 rounds this year, and 5 out of 20 I've hit the mound.
That was Brad yesterday or on Sunday.
Yeah.
He was hitting he hit that mound.
Rounded everything out of the tee box.
5 out of 20. My favorite hole though, that's a good one, man. I like Brad's answer with number 1 being the favorite, but favorite hole. I enjoy 11 because I can kind of just go out there and grip it and rip it. There is a little room for error, but I can get there in 2, and I can make that an eagle 9 out of 10 times. 7's a fun. I know a lot of people hate 7, but 7.
I like
7's
7
fun.
too.
7's fun, man. 7's a tough fucking hole.
And you got the view.
If you can pop one through, that's part of it. And if you can pop one through that little alley there and Jay put one through the other day, a beautiful shot. So, I mean, I would say 3's my least, but 11 and 7 would be my 1A, 1B.
So I mentioned this on our breakdown that it was a round breaker, and it was my round breaker on Sunday. My least favorite hole, bro, always has been 17. I mean, if you come up short, you have that shitty walk. You can't take the cart all the way. You gotta walk out of the car. I'll meet all the way up there. I'll grab my wedge. I'll grab a couple clubs. Walk all the way up. You're either in one of the 2 bunkers. You're either up on the hillside, up on the left side, chipping it down on a fucking brutal green.
If you miss right, it's kicking into the woods.
Yeah. Yup. And then So at the pin place, like where the pin was on Saturday, if it's blue right and you miss that putt, it's like an impossible putt to stop, dude, because it just
You're not stopping it.
you're not stopping it. It's an easy 5. I mean, it's an easy 5 on a par 3. I took the 6, but I mean, it's like that's another one like 2. If you could take that 4, if you could bogey and run, take it.
Yeah, those 2 par 3s, like you're almost expecting to 3-putt.
Yeah.
Even 9. 9's not an easy par 3. 13's the easiest par 3.
13's the easiest par 3.
But that even plays longer than it is. 9's like all the par 3s are tough, and you're not getting a short one. You're getting 170, 180 yards every time. So you're not like you're playing Mill Road with a 64-yard par 3.
Yeah. I think I finished the round. The last, what was it, 4 or 5 holes? I think 5 holes. I had 4 pars and a birdie.
So the back 9, you could get cooking if you're having a good round. You don't even realize it. I mean, and you could really put up a low number.
Yeah.
Especially with the 2 par 5s. You know, you could if you get a little wind at your back at one of those and you get on for, you know, an eagle putt, short tap and birdie, all is good, bro. All is good. But yeah, actually it's always been my favorite just because I've always shot well. I didn't shoot well there this weekend, but you could kind of do a few different things with this hole. I like 12 because you could either lay up with a, you know, hybrid and lay up before the sand traps, so it's still a short hole, or you could get some wind at your back and you want to bomb it and go for it.
When have you ever laid up on 12?
Oh, I put it, I mean, I did.
Like you took out a 3-wood to lie up before those.
Yeah, well, it's right now. I mean, actually, Roger gave me the idea for this weekend because really, I mean, those bunkers are in play when you're driving the ball, and those new fairway bunkers. So in the competitive golf, I was trying to play smart, and I did use my hybrid on those holes. But I think I
used to always drive that hole, always use my driver, and then the last probably like 6 times I played it, I just put the driver away. Like I think Saturday I used a 7-wood, and Sunday I used the 3-wood because my 7-wood I saw where it landed Saturday, and which wasn't bad. But Sunday I hit it
straight.
I had 100 out.
And if you hit your driver dead straight and you get some wind at your back and it's dry over, the ball's gonna. That happened to the guy
happened to me a couple of times last year. Just when you hit it.
It's 300 yards out, but the ball bounces and rolls, and then it's gone.
Yeah.
But you have a nice drive over those bunkers, and then it hits that hill, rolls right to the in between those 2 bunkers. I mean, you could basically putt it up and on, and that's what Patrick did both days.
I was with him the first day. We both did it the first day. We were down at those bunkers. I had a 14-yard flop shot over the bunker to the hole.
Yep, and he
sprayed it.
He goes, so he did it the first. I said, I heard you almost drove the screen yesterday. He's like, yup. He goes, birdied it too. He's like, the skin didn't hold up though, blah, blah, blah. So, but then all of a sudden he takes it, he's like, smashes it. He's like, cuts the corner, dude. You seen it just sailing right over the top. He's like, I might have done it again.
Yeah.
He rolled down, the ball was right in between the 2 bunkers.
Yep. He's a good
this
golfer.
He is. Patrick. He is. Real good.
But for regular guys, I think the play on 12 is just to put it to the left side in the even in the rough is okay on that hole. And you're literally got like a 85 to 100 to 80 yard shot in, depending on where you go. With nothing in your way.
Right down the middle of the fairway. Right down the middle of the fairway. Had 197 yards in, I think.
Well, if you play it to the left, you're eliminating that bunker in front of the green from your.
Yeah. I didn't even go down that far. I was like right at the top of the hill, like right to the right of that one bunker a little bit, and I had like 97 yards in both days.
Anything further than that, you're looking right at that bunker straight on the green. So,
and
if that's a red flag, good luck.
So, Brian took home some cash. Congratulations, Brad. Did you have a skin?
I had a super skin and a flight skin on the first day. Birdied number 2, or our nemesis number 2.
Yeah, that's all right. Good. And then I had I took a little cash home as well, like I said before. And so we all had a pretty solid weekend. I can't complain. I cannot complain. Looking forward to Troy Country Club for sure.
When's that?
June 1st.
Monday.
Want to take the Monday off and play as a guest?
Troy Country Club.
It's actually in the afternoon, so you could work too, probably, and play. Let me go look
at noon. Tees off at noon.
12 o'clock. There you go.
I could do that. We'll
Yeah,
talk.
you got to see it. It's one of Troy's gems, one of the Capital Region's best. So it's one of your chances to play it is with the amateur tour. So come join us.
Beautiful course. I liked it. It was just tough as shit. I mean,
It's a hard course. Yeah, there's a couple blind shots.
Yeah, tough.
Hills everywhere.
What's the big hill? What's their big hill hole?
So my buddy Dan's a member up there, and he eagled that hole, and we didn't know it. We were up top looking for his ball, and then
It was in the hole.
Yeah, I think Bub continued to play his out, and he goes, "Bro, your ball's right here." He goes, "Oh, no way!"
Wow.
That's
Eagled
awesome.
it. Look,
You should try, though. All you would have to pay, dude, is the entry fee, which is like 100 and was it 140?
I think it's something like that. It might be 160 there.
Yeah, that's a nice course. Yeah,
Just 'cause
we'll figure that out.
They're getting money from us.
Of course they are. But all right, boys, this was fun. I appreciate you hopping on, Brian, giving me your lowdown of your sick round. I hope you go out and do it again, and Troy, go kick
Yeah,
the
man,
Scrounge
that's
ass, man.
no 3 putts at Frear Park, buddy. That's impressive, man. That's something
That was
to
really impressive.
tip your hat on for sure.
I didn't
Sure.
think that was going to happen for me, but
I could tell you were playing when I seen you you were teeing off 11. When I seen you, I could tell you were playing good because how excited you were.
what's funny
Okay.
is 10 was like one of my worst holes when I came up there, and like I come up and the guy Robert Lee was like, he watched me. I smoked one to the right from off the tee, and then I had like a nice shot, and I fucking messed up my pitch and just fucking hit it right over the tee box, and then hit my next one onto the green. But then I chipped it up there nice. So he was like, "What the hell?" He goes, "You're not playing good," and I was like, "This is the worst hole I've had."
It's funny. And Scrounge, I appreciate you for coming on and hopping in the studio. And
Yeah, studio looks good, man. Keep it up.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, man. It's
Lots of Lombardi putters here
Yeah,
for
man.
sale, it looks like.
I know. I need to get rid of some of these, man. I know. I'm going to bring some of them to the putting green, to the practice greens this year. But funny story. I wasn't expecting Brad to come to the house today, so my room in here is a mess. I haven't cleaned it in quite some time. I'm probably looking like Roger's room in there as well.
Oh, I cleaned it up. Well, my wife cleaned it up for me, but it's clean.
So no, mine's not. I just have baseball cards everywhere.
Yeah, I think I'm in a 12. I thought it was his daughter's room. I was like, is this a 12-year-old?
Well, my baseball cards
It's
in the
just a
shark.
mess.
Where's the shark? Show the shark.
Shark's right here.
I actually sold that on eBay. I got to package that up. That's the package slip in there.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
$50 I got for that. This shit pays for my golf, man. I sell shit I get at the store on eBay.
And then his dad's going to ask him where it is in 2 months.
No,
Bro, some of that stuff people pay big bucks for.
Yeah. Dude, the best one was my
Sam
Macho
Adams
Man.
signs.
I had
People
a
pay big bucks for it.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Just like that.
Just like that. I sold it for $200, bro.
Nice.
They wanted that one. But yeah, no, it's awesome. But I appreciate you boys. Raj, it was fun chopping
Always.
it up. As
When's
always,
this come out?
it was
Tomorrow?
great. I'm going to chop it tomorrow. Yeah, man. First thing, buddy.
Laughing on the Loud Thursday night. Get your tickets. TheSeshEvents.com.
Yes, sir.
We'll be there.
We'll be there. I bought my ticket today.
Yeah.
Who's a couple of the comedians again?
So new headliner. So we had this Eric Rivera was supposed to be the headliner. He as unprofessional as you possibly can, bailed the week before. And my man Colin Armstrong came in the clutch to help us out. So he's going to be the headliners from New York City. Does a lot of crowd work, real funny dude. But locally, we got Duncan Harris is going to be hosting the event. Blake Wittenbeck is going to be on the lineup, Twan Wood, and our guy Drew Moore. So it should be a really good time. Pitch putt and puff style event. So y'all already know. And
Brian, if you could come out, if you could get out on Thursday night, it's only $25. Spend some of that winnings, man. Only
yeah,
$25
money ain't an issue.
His wife took that already.
His wife took that already.
She did dip into it. She was like,
Oh,
can
well,
I
you're
have
not
some
supposed
money at the grocery shop?
You're supposed to tell her hon, I only want
I
enough
was gonna
money.
say, I only got 50
I
bucks.
paid for my round, so she's just happy enough.
She's a listener,
For you to-
Anthony. She already knows everything.
She knows what I mean.
Man,
she knows what I mean.
oh,
I'm
man.
watching the trophy. When I
But
walk
yeah,
in
no,
with the trophy, she
Raj, I'm
already
looking forward to that. That's gonna be fun. Drew's
Should be
coming
fun,
into
man.
town. You said you
Yeah.
got a handful of tickets sold already, so that's good, bro. It's
Yeah,
gonna
we're
be
moving them pretty good. A crunch time the last 2 days. You know how stoners are when he does everything last minute. So hopefully we get that last of the rush here. And
That's the seshevents.com, right?
yep, Go right to the store, laughing on the loud. General
Laughing out
admission, $25. We got a goodie bag for 35, and then VIP seating for 50.
Well, if I get out of work early enough, maybe we'll check it out. But
All right.
I walked in the door today at like 7:30. So
Oh man, yeah, you're cooked.
Shit.
Congratulations, Brian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great
man.
job.
Good shit.
Awesome, guys.
280.
it's good
Thank
playing
you
with you
all,
as
and
usual.
Make sure you guys all check out the Golfweek Amateur Tour. They do not sponsor me. They don't pay me, but it is a great tour. I'll always push them and
They
promote
tolerate
them.
Anthony.
Yeah, and definitely we have a great leader over there, Evan and Colin. They're doing their things very professional. So anybody questioning it, Brian, what do you think, man? You like what you see so far with these guys?
I do. I like the pushing of the pace of play. I mean, that's a good thing.
Absolutely.
I mean, also Evan, at being a PGA professional, he can't play anyways, but
Yep.
I like that he's out there and
Yep.
going around the course, and that's his focus.
Mhm.
It's not playing. It's
there to
it's
answer
focused on the
questions.
course.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep. I think it's going to be I think, it might be a little one year rebuild, but once word of mouth gets out there, I think we're looking at 100 members next year again, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. But Brad, anything to say, brother?
Love you guys. Keep swinging.
We love you as well. You got to
You
come
guys,
out.
you
often.
two in for Sunday?
Yeah, of course. What
Right.
what kind of question is that?
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
making sure.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, boys. Be good.
All right,
Brian,
guys.
congrats, man.
Thank you all for tuning in to another
Thank you.
episode of the Upstate Golf Guys podcast. We will catch you all next time.
Fairways calling down the tees, roll it smooth, the body's tight, drip on the green, yeah, we're rolling right. Addicted to go.